What's going on, everybody? This is Weekly Reviews here, and today, guys, we are here to go ahead and talk about the newest information about XENOBLADE Chronicles. So, let's go ahead and get straight into the topic. Now, during the live stream, we had a little bit of translation, which I'm going to just go through the entire translation and state everything that they stated during it. So, of course, Elma basically talked about how she opened the number 8 portal, or the life pod, in which you, the player, were apparently encased in, and that you had just woken up to find out that Earth was suddenly cut short, or being shortcut to be able to get there. Now, basically, though, during the entire live stream, they talked about all the different types of areas you'll be able to see in the game, including the NLA, which is basically an industrial area, which is at the entrance of the game, which houses lots of weaponized machinery that is made there. They talked about a commercial area where there will be a lot of people that can gather over there, and they also described that apparently Elma likes to go shopping, so make sure to go shopping with her. They talked about the residential area where everybody lives. They talked about the Blade area, which is basically the military's headquarters, and where lots of equipment and weapons can be bought and stored there, so nice little spot to go ahead and store some of your extra weapons that you don't need. They talked about that the Blades are the police and military protecting the city. They're also used in recon. They talked about Life Corporation is the support system, and some life pods apparently were broke off, and that you will need to go and find life pods that are scattered across the entire world to recover survivors. They also introduced Lynn, who explained the Frontier Net, and basically they also showed off about a shining beam, which is the frontier spot where you can actually gather information from data probes and then collect the info about the places that you set them from your gamepad, which is kind of cool. They talked about that the probe can find a treasure nearby, which each area's objectives are also revealed through the data probes, and they want you to try to see if you can find 100% of the objectives, so try to do that. As you place the probes, the dialogue of the NLA residents will also be expanded, and quests can be undertaken from the NLA residents or directly from Blade. If you exceed in your quests, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Be sure to clear them. You can also have your relationships between the characters expand by interacting. The planet Mira is still, of course, largely unexplored, so there's lots of room to explore. And they basically introduced Tatsu, who talked about the other several continents. He talked about that NLA is on the grass continent, which is next. Next is the Nightlight Forest continent, then the Forgotten Canyon. Of course, all of them are huge, and including the White Forest. And then finally, talking about the Black Steel continent, which is a volcanic area and has it so that there are so many locations in each continent that they all can't be explained. Each has a number of landmark secret areas and vistas. If you also get lost, there will also be a way to be able to use a navigation ball. You can also use dashing and jumping to skip to travel to data probes that you've placed, which is also kind of cool. If you get a doll, you can travel even faster by transforming into a vehicle or taking to the sky. You can find new areas to explore as well. They talked about that the dolls can't just be used by anyone, they have to be used by certain certified Blade members. And there are tons of different creatures on the planet Mira. There are many different types and kinds, big and small. It is best to avoid being anywhere near ones that are far above your level, so watch out for O-boards, and creatures with special names require caution. There are also alien species, friendly and hostile. They can be interacted with. And of course, your objective is to seek out the life points, which of course sometimes you will have to fight. And of course, they stated next they will be talking about how they'll teach you skills you'll need for survival. So guys, tell me what you personally thought about this information. Again, it keeps getting better. It keeps getting better and better and better, even more I look at it. So guys, thanks again for watching, and this has been Weekly Reviews telling you to take care, and as always, game on.